up? Yeah, a lot going on, man. Lot going on with the Steelers. What's up? What up? What up? Jar Devil, what's going on, man? How you doing?
Unveiling the largest tariff package in generations.
We will charge them approximately half of what they are and have been charging us, so the tariffs will be not a full reciprocal. I could have done that, yes, but it would have been tough for a lot of countries who didn't want to do that.
The president has already imposed tariffs on U.S., Mexico, and Canada.
What's good, Kevin? How you doing, man?
Goods imported from China. The leaders of Mexico
Lot of talk as far as Steelers are concerned.
and on Thursday, a new tax on all foreign-made cars and cars.
I just think
Day is recession day.
I think the Steelers, hey Vaughn, what's going on? I think we got an opportunity, and I think a lot of us, I think that the offensive line is more of a key than what people are trying to lead on to believe. Like a lot of the talk circles around, hey, Aaron Rodgers. I'm doing good, Andre. But a lot of the talk, and obviously the Steelers have to have a quarterback. I mean, there's no doubt. No doubt. I appreciate it, Vaughn, man. Whatever we can do, man. Last night was a lot of fun. It was a lot of fun. Last night was a lot of fun. But yeah, like I said, I think everybody, we're talking about Aaron Rodgers and we're talking a lot about quarterback and we're making everything about quarterback. And don't get me wrong, quarterback's important. But I would tell you this, if the offensive line, and I said this today for the members, on Big B's walk, is that if the offensive line just gives us average play, the Steelers are going to have a good football team. It doesn't have to be good, great, because average, here's the thing. If they play average, that's better than what the offensive line was last year. It's just better. So that's kind of the thing. Like if it's average offensive line play, it's better than what it was last year. So I have not been to Killeen, man. I live in Dallas. Laquan, but I can't go to Killeen. I heard too many horror stories about that place, man. I can't make it down there. I'm sorry. But as far as the offensive line, yeah, if the Steelers just give average offensive line play, they'll be better than what they were last year. That's the thing. Because the line play last year was not average. It was below average, and we all know it. It was below average. It was terrible. It was absolutely terrible. They should be ashamed of themselves, to be quite honest. Now, here's the thing. There was a lot of young guys playing. Going to be a lot of young guys playing this year, except for Isaac. So it kind of has me excited because if we get just better play out of Broderick, Troy Fautanu comes in and plays like he did the one game that he played against Denver. If McCormick just gets a little bit better, Frazier a little bit better, then we've got something. That's the thing. Like I said, we got a lot of young offensive linemen. The Steelers have invested a ton in the offensive line over the last 2 years. Those guys got to start playing well. They got to start playing well. So that's the key. I mean, basically, they've taken 4 offensive linemen in the last 2 years. They took 3 last year. They made the investment. It's got to start paying off. So, and again, I'm not even screaming that it has to be this top 5 offensive line. I'm not saying that. It just needs to be average. Give me average. Give me 15th best offensive line in the league. You know, give me that. If you give me that, Steelers are going to have a good team. And that's right, Kevin Sweeney. Frazier's a dog. I think McCormick is actually a dog if he can just get his fundamentals together because he plays like it. You know what I'm saying? Like his motor is insane. You know, and he's got that mindset. Just got to get some technique with it. Man, look, we did a mock draft last night on the big show of the first round. There were some picks the way that it went, because we didn't tell each other who we were going to pick or anything like that. We put it together beforehand, but it wasn't hey man, you take this guy so I can take that guy. That's not what we did. We just did it. And then that's what we put out there. But the way that it was, Shedeur Sanders fell to us, and I said Steelers take him at 21. Now, is that going to happen? I don't know. You know, Big G took Amarian Hampton. I'm not going to take a running back in the first round. I'm just not going to do that. I don't care what. I'm not going to do that. There's too many running backs. Too much going on. I'm just not going to do that. Alonzo Dunn, what's up, Big B? Or what's up, my man? Yes, absolutely. Our tackles, that's right, gave up 23 sacks. No, it wasn't 23 sacks in the final 8 games. It was 23 sacks combined total. So it wasn't in the last 8 games. They gave up 23 sacks on the season. Broderick gave up 12. Dan Moore gave up 11. But it was, the line was below average. There's no ifs, ands, or buts about that. Isaac Seumalo, if you guys remember, he was hurt the first half of the year. He was hurt. He didn't play the first 4 games. Y'all remember that. He got hurt. He had a pec injury. Hell, he may have had a tear in his pec that was never right all year long. And I apologize. Y'all heard that bargain. Somebody got an attitude. Somebody got an attitude. We need to stop all that attitude. So I apologize if y'all heard some barking. She got up. I came in here. I woke her up with my loud mouth. Now she's stretching. She got an attitude. So I apologize. So, but yeah. We'll see. Yeah, I'm just not going to take a running back in the first round, man. I'm not going to do that. Not going to do it. You're right, Vaughn. She just wants some pets. That's all it is. She just wants some pets. So that's all. Either some pets or some treats. One of the two. Treats over pets, but she'll take both. And I usually give her both. So what up, Somber? What's up, bro? But yeah, if the O-line is just average, that's all it's got to be. It doesn't have to be spectacular. It just needs to be average. And if it is, then we've got something. We'll have a good team. You know, it doesn't that's the thing about all this. Everybody believes that, the line's got to be spectacular. No, it doesn't. It doesn't. So Holland Price, I've heard that name. Steelers can go that route, but later. Steelers channel, so we're probably talking about the Steelers. So, oh, goodness gracious. In the 4th or 5th. Yeah, I could take that. And we do need, we need a swing stop. We need a swing tackle and a swing guard. We need both. I played offensive line 100 years ago. I played guard at Kansas State. You just asked a question and I just answered it. You're literally in a Steelers Almighty. You came into Steelers Almighty chat room. Who do you think we're talking about? You know, the Oklahoma Sooners? Come on, brother. I'm with you. I get it, but I mean, nope, I sure don't. So yeah, we'll figure it out. Hopefully the line, like I said, just plays average. So did you end it at Cincy? I mean, I signed with Cincy, but I didn't make their team, though.
It's getting really real now.
Yeah, there's a different level between being a starter in college and playing professional football. What's up, Kevin? What up, brother?
After the next goal, Wayne Gretzky.
I have not considered coaching.
And the biggest thing after goal 891 in Boston.
If the Steelers are bums, okay, you came all the way in here to tell us that Steelers are bums. You see, when this is what I love about these town hall, these little chats online, is that somebody comes in, they say something stupid, they get called out about it being stupid, and then now, well, the Steelers are bums. Yeah. In what lifetime have the Steelers been bums? Because I'm going to guarantee you you're probably not 30 years old, and never in your life have the Steelers been bums. Not one time in your entire lifetime, which probably means you're a Browns fan, which means your entire lifetime you have been a bum. So, I'm trying to feel special, and you came in here to talk to me. Got it. I see the Browns having a better year than the Steelers. So that could be one of the dumber statements of the Browns. Okay. Yes, the Browns have never had a better year than the Steelers. Even when they have a better record, they're never better than the Steelers. Da-da, da-da, da. Yep, nope, never made it to the league. I'm just like 99.9999% of the human population. Just like you. But you guys notice you're still in here talking to me. I ate the Steelers, so did your mama. Da-da. I don't like Milroe. Shedeur Sanders all day, every day. I do not like Milroe. Don't like Milroe. Appreciate it, Brown Squid. Hey, that's enough. I mean, if the Browns are smart, they would take Shedeur Sanders. I just don't think they're going to. I don't think the Browns are going to do it because the Browns are the Browns. So the Browns are the Browns. What's going on, Derek? Appreciate it, Lewis. The Browns are going to Brown. No, the Browns have never been better than the Steelers. Not one day. Not one day. Not in my lifetime. Not in my lifetime. It's weird that a man would come in and tell another man to oil up his head and go sit on it. Your mama likes it when I oil it up, though. So, your mama loves it. Man, we do lives on Monday evening, Tuesday evening, 7 Central both times, and we do one in the morning on Thursday morning. I like Shador. I think Shador's a good quarterback. That's why I think the Browns should take him. Or the Steelers should take him if he fell to 21. I would.
Is brought to you by Progressive, a slap shop.
So,
Visit progressive.com.
doo-doo-doo-doo. What's going on, Palmer? How you doing, man? Well, I think there's better organizations than the Steelers. Look, I don't like the Steelers ownership as of right now. I think Art Rooney II is, quite frankly, I think he's a joke. First of all, he's way more involved, and I don't think he knows football. So, that's just my personal opinion. I think the same thing, Topaz. I don't think Sanders is falling either. The same thing every year. Same thing every year. Nobody likes him. He's not very good. Next thing you know, he's a second quarterback taken. Might be first. Who knows? Oh, I always tell Cleveland fans how I feel. Show off type. What defines show off type attitude? Like, because he's confident? I don't think Shador Sanders is a show off. Like, what's he do that says he's a show off? Stop. What's he do that says he's a show off? Arch Baby Doll, what's going on? He struggled did you watch his offensive line against BYU? If you watch his offensive line against BYU, what quarterback wouldn't struggle against that? I'm just curious. I know the vertical, I know they bring in the weirdos, bro. I know, but we live with it. We live with it.
Gives you wings. All we have to do is drink it. How? Come on, Dad, just drink it. Why? Why? It's 40 degrees.
Doo-doo. Da-da, da-da, da-da. Stop. Somebody got an attitude over here today. All this yapping. You don't need all that yapping. He flexed his watch before a game. And what difference does that make? I mean, I guess I'm missing it. Do you know how many NFL guys show off their bling before a game right now? Again, if it doesn't affect you playing football, what difference does it make? Yes, Topaz, you're 100% correct. The Steelers the ownership has been complacent. Basically, since Dan Rooney died. It sucks, but it's true. So, Shador Sanders doesn't do that during touchdowns either. He doesn't wear any watches during games. Y'all got to stop with the nonsense, man. If you don't like him, just say you don't like him. But let's not make up stuff about him. Yes, exactly, Steele. Let's not make up things about him. By the way, before anybody says anything, I have a Big 12 channel called the Big 12 Insiders that I do podcasts that I literally cover the entire Big 12. He isn't doing that. No, there isn't videos of him with no watch on during a football game. Just because he holds his hand up like this doesn't mean that there's a watch on. Stop lying. There's no need to lie. There's literally no need to lie. If you don't like him, all you have to do is just say, I don't like him. It's fine. I mean, it's okay. Nobody says you have to like somebody. No, the Steelers organization is absolutely more stable than most. Don't get me wrong. But it doesn't mean that they're still not complacent. They got issues. I mean, it's more stable than most organizations, but they got issues. There's no doubt about that. There's no ifs, ands, or buts. They got issues. They got issues. So we are stable, a first round exit. You're right. Would I give Watt 3 years, $120 million? No, but they're gonna. They are absolutely going to. That's my whole thing, Arts Baby Doll. I don't care what my player wears. I don't care what they do. As long as they don't get in trouble, they don't cause problems in the locker room, and they're good football players. Who cares? Like, who cares? I mean, almighty, Finn, I get it. You hope we turn into the Jets. It's not going to happen, but I get it, brother. I get it. I've been hoping the same thing about the damn Ravens, but they're run too well. You talk about an organization that's stable, the Ravens. Sheesh. So. No, nobody's going to be as lit. The Jets are run so bad. Lord have mercy. They're run horrible. Woody Johnson is just I mean, again, another guy who gets involved that doesn't know football that causes problems. You think DK will have a good year? Yeah, I do. So, I do. I do. I don't even think it depends on who throws him the football, to be honest. I think either one, they're going to throw it to him. And unless he's just not any good anymore, which I don't think that that's the case, no matter who the quarterback is, DK Metcalf's going to be fine.
They are ready, certainly, to see Jalen Brunson back on the floor. They're also ready to see their team put up a fight against the NBA's best. New York is winless against the Celtics and Cavaliers so far this year, trailing by 25 plus in 4 of the 5 losses to the 2 teams above them here in the standings, as you can see. Joined now by NBA champ Kendrick Perkins, Hall of Fame the next 3 more times before the playoffs arrive and starts course.
I mean, Cleveland, if they took Abdul Carter, I would literally laugh. Now, I know what people are going to say. Abdul Carter and Myles Garrett together is incredible. And you're right, it would be. But you're going to have Baby Hands be your quarterback? I mean, if you want Baby Hands to be your quarterback, by all means, you should do that. Louisville quarterback, they're talking 3rd round for Tyler Shough. I mean, look, y'all know I've said it many times. I'm in on Tyler Shough. I'm in on him. But just not early. People are going out of their mind and wanting to go early and draft somebody so early. I just think there's no need to reach. He'll be available. There's no need to reach. So, almighty Finn, the Steelers don't want to be the Ravens. You got to stop. So, Patrick Queen was like 3rd in the league in tackles last year, so he was okay. I mean, copy what Detroit's doing. I mean, Detroit built their team through the offensive line. That's where they said, you know what, we got to have offensive and defensive linemen. I agree, but I would say copy the Philadelphia Eagles before I say copy the Detroit Lions.
Here's the thing. When you bring up Tibbs, today is going to be a prime example, right? Of Tom Thibodeau.
Yeah, Wesser. Yeah. Okay.
They call Anthony Towns today defensive. These are one of those games, one of those moments where you challenge him and you say, you know what? I can't switch everything. I want to see you slide those puppies on Donovan Mitchell, Darius Garland. I want to see you have some type of pride in yourself to be able to guard, because I need to see if you score work. So if we do match up in the second round, in the conference finals, if you get past the Celtics, I need to see if you're able to go and take on the challenge.
Look, I'm worried about it in the first round. I'm worried about the Knicks in the first round. You look at the matchups. It's a total wild card in that middle.
You're going to stop all this whining down here. Stop.
Getting back and when that might be, and to what level of effectiveness he's playing, and that could be a matchup. And probably but in the first round, if you have a Detroit Knicks,
We need to draft a running back, guard, or defensive lineman in the first round, Arch Baby Doll. You're exactly right.
they're showing no lingering effects of that ankle injury.
Well, the second time, Somber, you're right about Dante Johnson. The second time, it was actually smart because they took him to cut him so they get a compensatory pick. So the problem is they're not going to get one because nobody is going to sign him. I mean, nobody is going. I mean, he quit on basically three teams in 1 year. He quit. I don't think he gets another chance in the football league, man. I just don't think so. Wesser, you come into a live talking about another man's bald head. You're not kidding around. You just have personal problems. But I'll leave you to him. I will leave you to him. If the Big 12 gets private equity money, look out. That's a good question, my man, Almighty Finn. Not a lot of people are talking about that. If they get it, look out. Teams are going to be able to compete. Move, Sophie. Get out. Get out. Jeez. It's just causing problems today, people. Just causing problems. Just stop causing problems. I apologize. You're just underneath my feet, just whining. I apologize. What? Oh, my goodness. What? The people don't want to talk to you. Actually, they probably want to talk to you more than they want to talk to me. They probably want to talk to you more than they want to talk to me. So, I'm a dog abuser. Dude, shove it up your ass. Jesus Christ. And first of all, it's not a him, it's a her. Okay, get down. We'll go out in just a minute. I promise you. Beanie Bishop will be, and I don't think Beanie Bishop's going to be the starter. I don't think so at all. Nah, private equity. Here's the thing. Private equity, everybody thinks that private equity is just bad. It isn't. Part of it is. Don't get me wrong, when they just come in and they buy up a certain amount and then they sell it off for parts. But private equity wants to make money. Do we think college football is not making money? College football is making money. It's not losing money. So I'm not a Bulldog fan. I mean, or of the Bulldogs, I should say. I mean, it'll depend if they get enough money and these teams, I mean, you go to private equity and the teams are getting $75 million, yeah, they'll be able to do something. Ohio State's not going back to back. Asante Samuel Jr., I don't know, man. I don't know. I don't know what's going on. I mean, from the things that I've heard, it's just the shoulder injury that they don't want to give him more than a 1-year deal right now. And I think he wants more than a 1-year deal. I get it, but I don't think the teams trust that, they don't trust him right now. They don't trust his injury history. Yes, I think it's Mano. Yes, or Mano. He's hurt. So for private equity, when making money goes against quality football, then football will die. When is that going to happen? TV deals are too big, bro. It's not happening. It's not happening. I mean, private equity is here. Or if it comes into play, they're not going to lose money. First of all, they're not going to give up the amount. Like, for instance, they're not coming in to take 55% of the Big 12. They'll get 20%. So, I mean, where are we going to put? I mean, the Steelers have drafted offensive linemen. I don't think there's anywhere else for us to put. We can't. I mean, there's no free agents and stuff that's out there. Not right now. Okay. So, I do not need a video editor. Thank you, though. Depends on where the draft is, but I think that we will. D tackle is still my favorite for the Steelers to take. I don't know if they'll do it. So, sign Bubby Brister. We might. But even if we do, you know we'll win 10 games. You know that, right? And we'll beat the Ravens once, too. So you can say we can sign Bubby Brister. We can sign Neil O'Donnell. We can sign Duck Hodges. 10 wins. One time we're going to beat the Ravens. You know that. So I don't know what's going on over here. She's having a conniption fit. There's somebody that's next door. That's what it is. And I won't open the door for her. So that's all it is. All right, let's go. Let's go out. Come on. Come on. Come on. Mason Graham. There's zero chance Mason Graham's going to be available at 21. Zero chance. And Kenneth Grant, as it's looking, the chances of him being available at 21 are becoming slim to none now. So, we'll see. We'll see. All right, man. I appreciate y'all being in here today. If you're not subscribed to the channel, make sure y'all subscribe, man. We have a good time. But I got to run. My dog's got to go. I got some stuff to do a little bit later. I'll be live tomorrow at 9 o'clock, man. I'll be live tomorrow at 11 or at 7. What time will I be on? Hell, I don't even know. At 9 o'clock, 9 Central Time, 10 Eastern. I will be on. Let me make sure that we move this guy from the channel. There we go. So, appreciate y'all. But yeah, I will be live tomorrow. Y'all come on in if you have an opportunity. Talking some more Steelers football, man. I'll talk to y'all later. I appreciate y'all being in here, man. Thank you, guys.